Hello Smart Maths family, welcome back to Smart Maths with Surbhi. If you have not watched part 1, 2 and 3 yet, then the link is right in the description box. Please watch that first because today we are going directly into proofs and prove me the background that part 1, 2 and 3 gave you. So watch it first and then come back here. And if you have watched all the 3 parts before, then buckle up. Because today we are going to prove all the 4 major properties of a parallelogram using nothing but logic. No mugging, no blindly remembering formulas. Just understand the logic once and you will never ever forget these properties for the rest of your life. And your exams will become so much easier. So students, before we start proving properties, let us first build our parallelogram. So we have something to actually look at and work with. We are drawing a parallelogram A, B, C, D with sides 4 cm and 5 cm and an angle of 30 degrees between them. Exactly the way textbook shows us to do in section 4.3. So our step 1 will be, we are going to draw a line segment AB that is 4 cm and then draw AD equals to 5 cm, keeping exactly a 30 degree between AB and AD. That is our base ready right now. In step 2, parallel lines will cross C. Okay, तो point D से एक लाइन खींचेंगे जो AB के पैरेलल हो और point B से एक लाइन खींचेंगे जो AD के पैरेलल हो. जहां ये दोनों नई लाइंस मिलती है वो हमारा क्या होगा, point C, और ABCD हमारा एक कंप्लीट पैरेललोग्राम बन जाएगा. अब क्या है, ये हमारा ABCD एक कंप्लीट पैरेललोग्राम बन गया है. क्या आपने ये नोटिस करा कि हमारे पास 0 राइट एंगल्स है, मतलब एक भी राइट एंगल नहीं है, सिर्फ पैरेलल साइड्स है. यही द फर्स्ट रूल है. नाउ स्टूडेंट्स, लेट्स प्रूव प्रॉपर्टी 1 and 2 टुगेदर इन वन सिंगल प्रूफ. यस, वी कैन प्रूव 2 properties with one diagonal and that is the beauty of geometry. Property 1 says opposite sides of parallelogram are equal and property 2 says opposite sides are parallel and we will prove both right now. अब आप देखोगे कि पैरेललोग्राम में जो डायगोनल है BD, आप स्क्रीन में देखो, जैसे ये ड्रॉ होता है, यहाँ एक डायगोनल हमारी शेप ABCD को 2 ट्राइंगल्स में तोड़ रहा है. तो ट्राइंगल्स ABD लेफ्ट में और ट्राइंगल्स CBD राइट में. और अब मैजिक शुरू होता है. Since AD is parallel to BC and BD is cutting through, both of them are as a transverse, right? So the alternate interior angles are what? Equal. So you can say that angle ABD is equals to angle CBD. These are orange arcs you can see on the screen right now. Alternate interior angles always equal when lines are parallel. And similarly, since AB is parallel to CD and BD is again the transversal, so angle ABD equals to angle CBD. Those are blue arcs on the screen now. 2 pairs of alternate angles, both equal, and BD is the common side in both the triangles. 2 angles equal, 1 common side. This is AAS, congruency condition. AAS means angle, side by the triangle. So triangle ABD is congruent to triangle CBD, which means every corresponding part of these 2 triangles are exactly what? Equal. So corresponding sides give us AD equals to CB and AB equals to CD. The opposite sides are equal, hence proved. And since we already made them parallel while constructing, so property 2 is already done. 2 properties, 1 diagonal. 1 proof. That is efficient geometry and that is absolutely beautiful. Now let's come to property 3, and this one is my favorite for a very practical reason. Once you understand this property, you can find all 4 angles of a parallelogram if you know just one single angle. Property 3 states that in a parallelogram, the adjacent angles always ends up to 180 degree and opposite angles are always equals to each other. Here the proof is simple and elegant. AB is parallel to CD and AD acts as a transverse cutting across these 2 parallel lines. Now, whenever a transverse cuts 2 parallel lines, the angles on the same side of a transverse are called co-interior angles. Always adds up to 180 degree. This is the property of a parallel line that we already know. So angle A plus angle D equals to 180 degree. If angle A is 30 degree, then angle D is 180 minus 30, which is 150 degrees. Just like that, one calculation and we have our second angle. Similarly, angle A plus angle C also equals to 180 degree, and combining these two equations together, we can prove that opposite angles are equal. So angle A equals to angle C, which is 30 degree, and angle B equals to angle D, which is 150 degree. One starting angle gave us all the four angles instantly. अब आते हैं हम property 4 में. And I want you to pay extra attention here because this is the most satisfying proof in the entire chapter. Property 4 says that the diagonals of a parallelogram always bisect each other, meaning they always cut each other exactly in half at the intersection point. For this proof, we take a parallelogram EASY. The letters spell out easy because this proof actually is an easy one. So, see the logic. We'll draw both the diagonals EA and YS and they cross each other at point O, which we call O. We need to prove that O is the midpoint of the diagonals, meaning OA equals to OE and OY equals to OS. Look at the triangle AOE and the triangle YOS together on the screen. Since AE is parallel to YS because they are opposite sides of a parallelogram, the alternate interior angles at the crossing point O are equal. So angle OAE equals to angle OYS and angle OEA equals to angle OSY. And we already proved property 1 that AE equals to YS because they are opposite sides of a parallelogram. So, two angles are equal and the included side is equal, right? So, that is ASA congruency condition, means angle, side, angle. And by ASA, triangle AOA is congruent to triangle YOS. Corresponding parts of congruent triangles are equal. We can call it as CPCT. So, OA equals to OY and OE equals to OS, which means OS is the exact midpoint of both the diagonals. The diagonals bisect each other, hence proved. And this proves used property 1 to property 4. Properties help each other, that is elegance of mathematics. And this property is used everywhere in real life. Bridges use parallelogram frames, right? Scissors lifts use this bisecting property to rise and lower it smoothly. Title pattern use it for symmetry. Engineers rely on this property every single day to keep structures stable and safe. Now, go to the comments right now and type all the 4 properties. It is your revision and it tells me you actually understood today's video. Go do it right now. And students, that's a wrap of today's Smart Maths with Surbhi's class of Quadrilateral Chapter 4. You came in knowing rectangles and you're leaving as a certified parallelogram expert with 4 fully proved properties in your head. If this video helped you even a little bit, please share it with 5 of your classmates right now because their exams are coming too and good content should reach every student. You need it. Hit like button, hit subscribe and turn on the notification bar. So in the next video, we'll be meeting rhombus, a shape with all the equal sides that is absolutely not a square. I am Surbhi. This is Smart Maths by Surbhi. And always remember, maths is not hard. It is just misunderstood. Bye.